Hi students. So in previous lecture we discussed about the complex numbers, how the complex numbers has came into existence and what is a complex number, how to represent the complex number in an organ plane. So we know that we represented I, that is iota, equals to square root of -1. Okay, now we will discuss about the powers of iota. If I power n, then what is the value? So that is we are going to discuss in this lecture. So we know that I is equals to square root of -1. If I square on the both sides, what I will get over here? I square equals to square root of -1 whole square. That means we will get over here it as -1. Then what is the value of I cube? So I cube equals to, so can I write this is I square into I? So if it is I square into I, then I square here we obtained it is as -1 into I. Then we will get it as -I. Okay, then I cube we are getting it is as -I. Then what is I power 4? So we can write this is as I square into I square, which is equals to -1 into -1. We will get it as +1. Okay, so I am writing over here it is as, so first of all I is equals to square root of -1. That means I means we can write this as I power 1 equals to square root of -1. Then I square we are getting it is as -1, and I cube we are getting this as -I, and I power 4 is equals to I power 4 is equals to, I am getting it as +1. Okay, so I can write this as -1 as simply iota. So if I consider over here I power 0, okay, anything power 0 we will get it as 1. I power 0 as 1. The next I power 1, that is iota. Then we can write this as iota square root of -1. I power 1 equals to iota, and I square equals to -1. I cube equals to -I. I power 4. And if further move over here I power 5, then we can write it as I power 4 into iota, which is equals to I power 4 is 1 into iota. I will get it as I, and I power 6. So I can write as I power 5 into I. Then what I'm getting I power 5 value as we are getting it is here iota and into I. So I into I square we will get it as -1. So which is I power 6. Then I power 7. So I power 7 we'll write it as I power 6 into iota. I power 6 we obtained it is as -1 into I. So we'll get -I. So I power 8 as I power 7 into iota. So -I into I minus I square. Then I square equals to -1. I square equals to -1. Minus into minus we will get over here it is as a +1. Just coming over here. Then I am writing again I power 5 equals to what I am getting it is as I, and I power 6 equals to -1, and I power 7 equals to -I, and I power 8 equals to, again I am getting it is as 1. Just look at over here what it is, the order is getting 1 I -1 -I. Okay, next again what we're getting 1 I minus 1 minus I. Okay, so the order here, what are the values of iota we are getting? 1 iota minus 1 minus iota. Then next again what we are getting? 1 iota minus 1 minus iota, and the next again the same will repeat. What it is? 1 iota minus 1 and minus iota. So that means for every 4 terms, okay, for every 4 terms, powers of 4 terms of iota, the same values are repeating. Okay, the same values are repeating, and we can summarize this, in a manner: I power for every fourth multiple, clearly for every fourth multiple I power 4n, the every fourth multiple we are getting it is as 1. Why? Because if n is equals to 0, what I will get it as I power 0, which is equals to 1. And if n is equals to 1, what is I power 4? Again I square into I square, minus 1 into minus 1, again I am getting as 1. So I can summarize as for every fourth multiple of n I am getting the value as 1. Then next, if it is a multiple of 4 plus 1, then what we are getting? For example, n is equals to 0, then the resultant what we are obtaining? I power 4 into 0, that means I power 0 plus 1, which is equals to I power 1, which is equals to iota. So we are every fourth multiple plus 1, I power 4n plus 1, we are getting it is as iota. So for example, if n is equals to 1, then what we are obtaining? I power 4 plus 1, so I power 5, which is equals to I power 4 into I. We know that, just we discussed, I power 4 is 1 into I, and we will get it as iota. Then I power 4n plus 2, then what will get? I power 4n plus 2. If n is equals to 0, the generalized iota power we will get it as 4 into 0 plus 2, which is equals to I square. I square equals to minus 1. So we will get here it is as minus 1. We will get here it is as minus 1. I power 4n plus 2 as minus 1. And check again here, n is equals to 1. 4 power, I power 4 into 1 plus 2, I power 6, which is equals to I power 4 into I square. So I power 4 is 1, I square is minus 1, then the resultant we are obtaining it is as minus 1. And the next one, I power 4n plus 3, and what will get the resultant? If n is equals to 0, then we will get it as iota power 4 times of 0 plus 3, which is equals to iota cube. So we already find that the iota cube is minus I. So we will get over here it is as minus I. So clearly that for every fourth multiple, for every 4 multiples of iota, powers of iota, the same values will repeat. So the values repeats as 1 iota, minus 1 and minus iota. These will repeats, and we can summarize in this manner: I power 4n as 1, I power 4n plus 1 as iota, I power 4n plus 2 minus 1, I power 4n plus 3 as minus iota. That means what we are saying it is as, if any power of iota, for example I am considering iota power 99, simply to find out this value, simply divide the power 99 by 4 Okay, divide the power 99 by 4, that is 4 times of 99. Okay, 4 times of 99, and we get 4 twos are 8 over here, and 19, 4 fours are 16. Okay, so that means here the remainder is 3. Okay, here the remainder is 3. Okay, if 3 is the remainder, if you multiply the fourth multiple, if we divide the power with 4 and we are getting the 3 as a remainder, then the resultant is -1. So 99 is divided by 4 and we are getting the remainder as -1. Then we will get the iota power 99 equals to iota. So minus iota. So why? Because which can be written as iota power 4 times of 24. We will get it as 96 plus 3, 99. So 4 times of 4n plus 3, we are getting this is as what it is, iota times of 4n into, I can write it as iota times iota power 3. So this will be iota power 4n is 1 and I cube can be written as minus I. So we can find out the iota power 99, I power 99 as -1. Okay, so again I am simplifying. Next example, I am considering the next example. So find iota power 501. Okay, simply divide the 501 with 4. Divide the 501 with 4. So if we divide the 501 with 4, what we'll get over here? 4 ones are 4, 10, 4 twos are 8, 21, 4 fives are 20 by 1. Now we are getting the remainder as 1. So I power 501 can be expressed as I power 4 into 125 plus 1. Okay, so which is in the form of I power 4n plus 1. Clearly always remember that I power 4n value is 1. Okay, for more fourth multiple of powers always will get it as 1. Then I power 4n into iota power 1. So I power 4n is 1 into I. Iota power 1 means I. Simply we will get the resultant as iota. Okay, simply we will get the resultant as iota. So now we can summarize. If iota power, now I can write it as iota power 4n plus r. Okay, iota power 4n plus r equals to iota power r. Okay, iota power r, which if r equals to 0, the remainder equals to 0, then we will get iota power 0 equals to 1. If the remainder is 1, divide the power with 4. If you get the remainder is 0, you will get the resultant as 1. If the remainder is 1, you will get the resultant as I itself. If the remainder is 2, then you will get the resultant as -1. You will get the resultant as -1. If the remainder is 3, you will get the resultant as -I. So this is the important to remember the powers of iota. So simply divide the power with 4. Otherwise express the power as a fourth multiple plus any remainder form. So if the remainder is 0, you need to replace that value with 1. If the remainder is 1, the value is iota. If the remainder is 2, then it is -1. If the remainder is 3, you will get it as -I. Okay, so I am again considering I power 4n plus, now I am considering I power 4n plus I power 4n plus 1 plus I power 4n plus 2 plus I power 4n plus 3. Now what is the sum of 4 consecutive iota powers? This is the important one. The sum of 4 consecutive iota powers. Sum of 4 consecutive iota powers. And to find the sum of 4 consecutive iota powers, I power 4n, that means the remainder 4n plus 0, the remainder is 0, the resultant is 1 plus, and 4n plus 1, that means the remainder is 1, then the resultant is iota, and 4n plus 2, the remainder is minus the 2, that means we are getting it as the resultant as minus 1, and the remainder is 3, and we get the result as minus iota. Then the resultant equals to 0. So the important point, so sum of any four consecutive powers of iota, any 4 consecutive powers of I will results to 0, which is the important one. Sum of any 4 consecutive powers of I results as 0. Okay, so for example, now I am considering another question. So the question is the value of, he is asking the value of iota power 2n plus iota power 2n plus 1 plus iota power 2n plus 2 plus iota power 2n plus 3. Okay, and he has given where iota equals to square root of minus 1. So without any doubts, clearly that now he is asking for the sum of 4 consecutive powers of iota. Simply the resultant is, we can make it as 0. Sum of 4 consecutive powers of iota is always 0. Okay. Now consider a question. Another question. The question is, find the value. He is given that the summation k is equals to 1 to 4n plus 7 I power k. Then what is the resultant? He is asking us 4 is equals to some summation k is equals to 1 to 4n plus 7 I power k. The resultant is, so if we expand the summation, what we'll get over here, if k is equals to 1, we will get it as I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4 and so on. Final term we will get over here, it is as iota power 4n plus 7. Okay, so now I can write this is as I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4 plus and so on. Just I am writing from the I power 4n plus I power 4n plus 1 I power 4n plus 2 and so on. Finally what I will get is as I power 4n plus 6 plus I power 4n plus 7. Okay, so generally we discussed above as I power 0 plus I power 1 plus I square plus I cube. The resultant sum of 4 consecutive iota powers. I power 0 is 1 plus iota power 1 is iota, and which is minus 1, and which is as I cube as minus I. The resultant equals to 0. And here it is starting with iota power 1. It is starting with iota power 1. To get it as the iota power 0, that means plus 1 has to be added, iota power 0, and I am subtracting the iota power 0. I am adding and subtracting the iota power 0. So from this one we can make it as 4. If the remainder is 0, remainder 1, remainder 2, remainder 3. These results 4 consecutive terms results 0 and so on. Similarly, remainder is 0, 4n plus 0, that means remainder is 0, remainder is 1, remainder is 2, and iota power 4n plus 3 up to 8, this is also resultant is 0 plus. Next what we will get? Iota power 4n plus 4, iota power 4n plus 5, iota power 4n plus 6 plus iota power 4n plus 7. So sum of these consecutive 4 numbers is also 0. The remaining term is iota power 0, that is minus 1. We will get all the results. This all result as 0, minus 1. Then the resultant for the given problem is minus 1, which is the solution. So I think you understand how to solve the iota powers. Thank you.